Imagine becoming a parent. After months of waiting, your baby is finally here. You're ready to take your newborn home. You expect to receive flowers, cute toys, maybe even an expensive baby crib. Instead, a nurse walks toward you carrying a plain cardboard box. No fancy decorations, no luxury design. Just an ordinary brown box. Then she smiles and says, "This is your baby's first bed." Most people would laugh. Some might even think it's dangerous. But here's the unbelievable part. For generations, thousands of Finnish parents have proudly placed their newborn babies inside these cardboard boxes. And somehow, this strange-looking box became one of the greatest parenting ideas ever created. It has inspired countries around the world. It has helped give babies a healthier start in life. And it comes from one of the happiest countries on Earth. So, why do Finnish babies sleep in cardboard boxes? The answer isn't what you think. And by the end of this video, you might actually wish your country had one too. Every year, people from around the world discover one unusual fact about Finland. It spreads across social media, it appears in documentaries, and almost everyone reacts the same way. Wait, babies sleep in cardboard boxes? It sounds impossible. After all, cardboard boxes are used to ship televisions, shoes, furniture, not newborn babies. But the famous Finnish baby box isn't an ordinary shipping box. In fact, it's probably one of the most carefully designed cardboard boxes in the world. From the outside, it looks incredibly simple. Nothing about it feels expensive, nothing says luxury. But the moment parents lift the lid, everything changes. Inside, tiny baby clothes are folded perfectly. Soft blankets, warm winter outfits, little hats, mittens, bath towels, baby books, nail scissors, a thermometer, a tiny sleeping bag. Dozens of carefully selected essentials, almost everything a newborn needs during those first precious weeks. And then, parents notice something else. Right at the bottom, a perfectly fitted mattress. Suddenly, the box isn't just packaging anymore. It's a baby's first bed. Simple, safe, practical. But here's the question. If Finland can afford hospitals, modern healthcare, and beautiful baby furniture, why would they choose cardboard instead? The answer begins nearly 100 years ago, at a time when Finland faced a problem that threatened thousands of newborn lives. Today, Finland is famous for being one of the safest countries in the world, but it wasn't always that way. Travel back to the 1930s. Life looked very different. Many families struggled to survive. Healthcare wasn't available to everyone. Pregnancy was much riskier than it is today. And tragically, far too many babies never celebrated their first birthday. The government realized something important. Saving babies didn't begin inside the delivery room. It began months before birth. If mothers received proper prenatal care, babies had a much better chance of surviving. But there was one problem. Many expectant mothers weren't visiting health clinics. Some lived far away, others simply couldn't afford regular medical care. So Finland came up with an idea that seemed surprisingly simple. Instead of punishing families, they decided to reward them. Expectant mothers who attended prenatal checkups would receive something special. Not money, not expensive gifts, but a carefully prepared maternity package filled with everything needed to welcome a newborn into the world. That package would eventually become famous around the globe, the Finnish baby box. At first, only low-income families could receive it, but as the years passed, the government made a remarkable decision. Every family deserved the same beginning. Rich or poor, city or countryside, every newborn mattered equally. That decision changed everything, and it transformed an ordinary cardboard box into one of Finland's most beloved traditions. At first, people notice the clothes, then the blankets, then the toys. But those aren't the most important things inside. The real gift isn't something you can hold. It's something you can feel. Peace of mind. Imagine becoming a first-time parent. You suddenly have dozens of questions. What should I buy? Do I have enough clothes? What if I forget something important? The baby box quietly answers many of those worries. Instead of forcing every family to start from scratch, it gives them confidence. Everything has already been carefully chosen. Every item serves a purpose. Every detail reminds parents you're ready. And then there's the mattress. Small, firm, simple. Placed inside the box, it creates a safe sleeping space during those first weeks of life. Not because cardboard is magical, but because babies don't need luxury. They need safety, comfort, and parents who feel prepared. That's what the baby box was really designed to provide. And that's why millions of people around the world stopped laughing and started admiring the idea. By now, you might be thinking, so every Finnish baby sleeps in a cardboard box? Not exactly. And this is where the story becomes even more interesting. Many parents do use the box during their baby's first few weeks. Others prefer a crib. Some choose a bassinet. There isn't one correct way, because the baby box was never about forcing parents to do something. It was about giving them a choice, a safe place, a fair beginning. And that's a very important difference. The cardboard box isn't the hero of this story. The idea behind it is. Think about it. The day a baby is born, that child doesn't know whether their parents are rich or poor. They don't know if they're living in a city apartment or a small home in the countryside. Every baby enters the world exactly the same way. Tiny, fragile, completely dependent on someone else's care. Finland believed something powerful. If every baby starts life the same, then every baby deserves the same chance. That simple belief shaped an entire country, and it all began with one ordinary-looking box. Imagine opening that box for the very first time. You're not just seeing baby clothes, you're seeing something much bigger. A country quietly saying, "We're with you. You're not raising this child alone." Every tiny outfit, every blanket, every bottle, every carefully selected item sends the same message. Your baby matters. Many countries spend millions trying to solve problems. Finland solved one of its biggest challenges with something surprisingly simple. Not by building the fanciest nurseries, not by giving expensive gifts, but by making sure every family had what they truly needed: preparation, support, confidence, and equality. Sometimes the greatest ideas don't look impressive at first. Sometimes they arrive inside a plain cardboard box. As the years passed, visitors from around the world began hearing about Finland's unusual tradition. At first, most people laughed. A cardboard box? Seriously? But then they learned the story. They discovered how the box encouraged prenatal health care, how it helped parents prepare, how it became a symbol that every newborn deserves care from day one. Suddenly, people stopped laughing. Doctors became interested. Researchers studied the program. Governments asked questions. Hospitals wanted to learn more. Soon, different countries began creating their own versions. Some weren't exactly the same, others included different supplies, but they all shared one goal: helping babies begin life safely. It's incredible to think that one of the world's most respected parenting ideas wasn't made from gold or expensive technology or luxury furniture. It was made from cardboard. So, what makes the Finnish baby box so special? Is it the clothes, the blankets, the mattress? Not really. Those things are useful, but they're not the real reason this tradition became famous. The real gift is something you can't see: peace of mind. Imagine becoming a first-time parent. You're nervous, you're excited, you're wondering if you're ready. Then someone places a box in your hands and quietly says, "Everything you need to begin is already here." That feeling is priceless, because sometimes the greatest gift isn't an object, it's confidence. Confidence that your baby has a safe place to sleep. Confidence that you haven't forgotten the essentials. Confidence that someone believes your child deserves the very best start. That's what the baby box truly represents. And maybe that's why people around the world continue talking about it. Not because it's made of cardboard, but because of the love hidden inside it. Let's go back to where our story began: a new parent, a newborn baby, and one simple cardboard box. At first, it looks strange, maybe even a little unbelievable. But now, you know the truth. This wasn't a story about cardboard. It wasn't about saving money, and it certainly wasn't about replacing love with a box. It was about something much bigger: a country choosing to tell every single newborn, you matter. Your future matters. Your first days of life matter. Sometimes the world's greatest ideas aren't the most expensive. They're the ones that make life fairer, kinder, and a little more hopeful. So here's a question for you. If your country offered a baby box like Finland's, would you use it for your newborn? Tell us your answer in the comments below. We genuinely love to hear what you think. I hope you enjoyed discovering the incredible story behind Finland's famous baby box. If this video surprised you or taught you something new, make sure to leave a like. It really helps Baby Atlas reach more people who love learning about amazing traditions from around the world. And if you don't want to miss our next fascinating journey, subscribe to Baby Atlas and turn on the notification bell, because this is just the beginning. There are hundreds of unbelievable baby traditions across the world waiting to be discovered. And trust me, some of them are even more surprising than this one. So, until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, every baby has a story, and every culture has a reason behind it. See you in the next video.